So we're about a week out from the start at this point. We're in Minnewaska State Park, checking out some waterfalls. This is like our third choice of a hike today. We got to the first two up in the Catskills and the parking lot was completely full. We almost got stuck trying to find additional parking, but we made it out of there all right. And now we're a little bit more south, but I'm not complaining too much. It's still a great looking trail today. So we're all micro spiked up, getting ready for our next part of our hike right here. It's an ascent up from down in the lower parts of Minnewaska up to the Peterskill Trail, which is part of the Sawagunk Ridge Trail, the SRT. It's a great training through hiking trail. I haven't done it myself, but I've heard a lot of good things about it. Moving on to the bull wheel footpath now. It's going to be super dope. Going to get a pretty good vista, we think. So it's warm enough up here that literally all of us just dropped a layer. I'm down just to the base layer, and it is breezy and cool, and I am feeling fantastic right now. You guys doing good?
Yeah, we want to scramble up that.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Not really, but let's do it. So in terms of just sort of updates right now, I got 2 gear updates from my gear video 2 weeks ago. So the first one, the big one, I knew I said I wasn't going to be changing my shelter system. Well, I went and I got the yellow bean out of its bag, make sure no tears or anything, double check, make sure everything's good. I figured, you know, I should probably lay down in this before I get out there. So I did, and I laid down in it, and I think I pushed the boundaries of the tent out by a foot in every direction. So that was sort of a no-go in terms of actual sleep. So instead I swapped out to a Nemo Dagger 2 person and made sure it fit, and it fits good. The other bit of gear being put through its paces today are my new trekking poles. These are the Black Diamond Distance Z's. They are working out great so far. And honestly, at this point, I'm just excited to get hiking, because I'm more or less a week out at this point. And I feel ready, I feel prepared. I mean, I'm handling this 6 miles basically no problems. And the first day on the trail, for me at least, is 7 miles. So honestly, just take me forward a week already. I am eager to get out there. So for whatever reason, this portion of the mountain didn't get the memo that it's winter. It is greener than green around here right now, besides for the snow, which is really cool, but also really weird. But I'm not going to complain. So if I look a little upset, it's because it's day negative whatever. We already have our first gear casualty of the trail. In that, you know, I go back to grab some water right now, and it's been 3 miles since my last water break, and the bottle's gone. I have no clue where it is. I don't have the daylight to hike back 3 miles right now. I'm equipped for a night on the AT, but not a night in the snow, and I don't have food on me. So, and we're just gonna list that as an acceptable casualty and move on. Get a new bottle before I head out. And, yeah, I'm a little annoyed. I had a lot of stickers on that thing. But you win some, you lose some. And you gotta hope that you have more wins than losses when you're hiking. I have to say, despite that, I mean, you can just look behind me. Even that is just like a taste of what I'm seeing up here right now. So I would say the wins definitely outnumber the losses today. Some of you are probably wondering how videos on the channel are going to work. Sorry, this valley next to me is absolutely stunning. So videos, my general plan is, a lot of the time you'll see people sort of upload, you know, every day on the trail. 15-minute video. This is what I did today. This is how far I hiked. I don't feel like doing that. It's definitely a valid style of filming. I've got all the respect to people, but it's, in my opinion, it's wasteful battery life. It distracts from the actual hiking, and I just think the overall video quality is worse doing that. And that's my personal opinion. That's not a definitive yes or no on it. So instead, what I'm doing is filming segments of the trail. You know, I already had my first one planned out. It's the start to Neil Gap and Mountain Crossing. I'm going to be filming them like that, maybe 2 to 5 minutes of video a day as opposed to the 15 or 10 to 15. And I think it uploads into a much nicer segment of the trail than just a day. Because if you think about it, this is a day in a scale of 150. On that scale, that day means nothing. But when you have these longer segment videos and zoom out a bit, you can see what those days mean in relation to the local goal and what they mean in relation to the total goal. Plus, this way, I don't end up with a 150 video montage of my hike. This way, there's only, you know, maybe 40 to 50 videos, which is much more manageable and much more watchable. So that's how we're going to do it, at least at the start. If I come up with a better way or swap to the other way, that's what happens. That's an on-the-trail call I've made that I think that I'll stand by at that time. So I'm pulling up into the last sort of half mile of the trail right now. If you want my recommendation, if you're looking to do a through hike or just any long distance hiking this summer, I mean, I can't speak for all of it. I can only speak for the about 3 mile section I did today. But the Sawanagunk Ridge Trail, I mean, I would say this is about a 10 out of 10 trail for me. Probably closer to a 9, but it is stunning along this section in Minnewaska State Park. I'm going to get footage of a ridge up here in a second that is stunning, but yeah, I've got about half a mile left in the hike, and I'm going to cut the speaking portions here. So we're about to finish this up, and next time you guys see me, I'll be on the trail. So that'll be about in a week and a half. Get excited.